When you want an opportunity to hear from people all over the sports world, there's only one voice to trust to bring those stories to you. Here now with a special guest is Dan Tortora.
Welcome here to Wake Up Call with Dan Tortora on wakeupcalldt.com, your one-stop sports shop. On the line with me right now is 2016 recruit in that incoming class, quarterback out of Zachary High School in Zachary, Louisiana, and that is Lindsey Scott Jr., who is currently looking out for that first offer, has talked with some schools, and is one of the quarterbacks in the future, potentially, of college football, and could be one of those guys that comes out not only in the conference that he is in, but across the nation. So very happy to talk with him early on here in his process, and happy to get him on the show for the first time. Lindsey, how you doing?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing well, Lindsey. And first and foremost with you, what's going through your head right now as far as this whole process? I know that the first offer hasn't come yet, but how has everything kind of started out for you in this recruiting process?
It's starting to get rolling. At the end of the recruiting process, I think the most important thing is to work hard. Go visit camp and stuff, and your talent will be shown, and once people know what you do.
With like you had said, going to camps, Lindsey, what camps have you been to so far?
Last summer I went to the LSU camp, and this summer I'm going to visit Mississippi State, Southern Miss, Ole Miss, Baylor, a lot of different camps, Miami, Clemson. I'm going to really get out there this summer.
I want to get into that LSU camp, the first camp. What made you pick LSU, and what did you take away from the camp?
It was close to my first college camp. I learned a lot of different things from the camp, and they taught me how the recruiting process worked. And for a ninth grader that year, I learned a good bit from to start up my recruiting process, and a lot of QB tips to my game.
Then as far as this summer, you mentioned a bunch of schools that you'll be going out to, including Mississippi State. You mentioned Baylor, Clemson, Miami, and a few other schools were out there. How does your schedule work out? What school are you starting with, and then bring us through what your summer looks like?
It's kind of hard with the my school workout, and I think the first camp will probably be LSU. We'll go to LSU again, and it's close by. We'll try to take some of the instant camps in the LSU, and we'll narrow down my top schools, and we'll go to those camps over the summer. So probably about 5 or 6 of those.
As far as visits so far, what schools have you gone out to see besides LSU?
Mississippi State.
So from what you take away from LSU and Mississippi State, what can you say about those two schools as far as their feedback that you got from them and their staff?
It's a great place. Both places, the atmosphere is great. You're walking around on campus. It's not even football season. It feels alive. And both LSU and Mississippi State, all the coaches are great. And, it's just, it feels electric.
Carvel DeWitt, it's what happy tastes like. Do you know why? Because we make ice cream. Creamy, rich, flavorful ice cream. Not yogurt or iced milk like some of our competitors. Ice cream. Fresh, by hand, daily. For the calorie conscious, we have something new for you. Our new Carvelite. Same great flavor, creaminess, and texture of our regular ice cream with only 35 calories an ounce. So whether you want an ice cream cake, flying saucer, dasher, carvalanche, hard or soft ice cream, we will satisfy your craving with our fresh, handmade regular or new Carvelite ice cream. Carvel DeWitt. It's what happy tastes like.
Rack 'em up for the perfect sport to play in any weather. Salt City Billiards in North Syracuse, located on Brewerton Road, minutes from Interstate 81, has been the home of a dozen pool tables featuring some of your best shots and memories for years. Cue it up at Salt City Billiards any day of the week, where you can grab a drink, get something to eat, and dive into the pool no matter what the season. Salt City Billiards, minutes from Interstate 81 on Brewerton Road in North Syracuse.
Hey, are you between the ages of 16 and 24? Do you ever have the feeling that your life is amounting to nothing? I mean nothing. No job, no education, no prospects, no hope? Well, you ought to think about Job Corps. Job Corps is a program that will give you an education and training in a skill so you can get a career and feel excellent. excellent about yourself so you can start earning money. Job Corps also gives you a place to live and food while you're studying. Don't think you can afford it? Well, Job Corps costs you nothing. A program to help people just like you. Learn auto, healthcare, computer tech, you name it. So don't just sit there.
Call 315-478-5529 now. Orientations are held weekly at their downtown admissions office. Call now, 315-478-5529. With Job Corps, success lasts a lifetime.
When it comes down to getting that first offer, who do you really feel most positive about as far as who's been either, writing letters or getting in touch with you? What schools do you feel may come calling soon?
I think I may get my first offer from either Mississippi State or Southern Miss. That has to be my guess.
We talked a little bit about Mississippi State, and you visited them, but we haven't spoken about Southern Miss. What is it about them that makes you think that offer could be coming?
I talked to Coach Lindsey, the quarterback coach, a couple times. We're starting to build our relationship. I call every now and then, and he seems high on me, and he wants me to come out to camp. And I feel like if I go out to the camp and light it up, show him I can really do that offer would be there for me as my first offer.
Lindsey, I want to go exactly where you just mentioned is your talents. You talked about lighting it up when you're out there at these camps. What is it about your game that we should know for everybody listening in? What type of quarterback are you? What type of athlete are you?
People call me a dual-threat quarterback. I say I can do everything. My footwork in the pocket is really good. My accuracy, also if I need to run the ball, I run the ball. I like to say my arm is really strong also. Deep ball and knee ball. I'm a short ball too. I feel like I'm an all-around player when it comes to all aspects of my game.
When you're out there on the field and you're playing in high school for Zachary, what can you say about your pocket presence and your ability out there during game situations? You described some characteristics of who you are, but let's go a little bit deeper. Bring me into the huddle and what I could expect from you if I'm on your offense.
Here goes Scott around the right end, looking for that first down marker. Does he have it? Looks like
we could be down by 3 or be down by 10. You'll feel that presence. I bring calmness to the offense. No matter how many times we're down, no matter how many times we're up.
No, Scott keeps it. He's got the first down. He breaks the tackle, and he's got much more all the way up.
If you need 5 yards to get a first down, are you more apt to leave and go on your feet, or would you rather make a pass in that situation?
I think it depends on the situation we're in. If it's 20 seconds left from the game, I'd rather run. Let's say it's 20 seconds of the game. It depends where I am. I'm close to the sideline. I'll run and get out of bounds. My wide receivers are to the sideline. I'll throw it to him. He'll never get out of bounds. But it all depends where we're at.
Gear up with the real deal at Dreisig Apparel, the best place for you to go when it comes to finding your image, creating what people are going to see and learn about you before they even meet you. At DreisigApparel.com, that's DREISSIG apparel.com. You have the opportunity to not only outfit your team well, but also to outfit your business, outfit your event, outfit your breast cancer walk. When it comes to looking good and feeling comfortable in your own skin, the only place to go is Dreisig Apparel. DREISSIG apparel.com. Gear up for what you need for your team, business, or event. To look professional, look good, and feel good, outfit yourself at DreisigApparel.com. That's DREISSIG apparel.com. The only place to gear up with the real deal. What's the universal language of a fan? Clapping your hands. With Fan Hands, the ultimate sports fan accessory found on fanhands.com. That's FANHANDS.com. I can take that and enhance that for you, make it even better, even stronger than it's been before. Be the loudest fan without ever having to lose your voice by choosing one of 11 different colors always in stock on fanhands.com, and all you have to do is clap your hands, something you've done every single game since you were a kid. Fanhands.com, get your favorite pair of fan hands right now. Find your team color, slip them on, and start cheering on your favorite team with 11 different colors, always in stock on fanhands.com, where you'll find the ultimate sports fan accessory. Fanhands.com. That's FANHANDS.com. Real fans wear fan hands.
I'm George Townsend of Honda City with some good advice when buying a new car. The true cost of owning a new car is determined by the appraised value when you trade it. No vehicle appraises higher than a Honda. Next, look for low APRs and deep discounts. You also want low maintenance costs and great fuel economy. That's why my advice to you is to buy a new Honda. Looking pre-owned, visit our Honda Certified Used Car Center. Honda City, 7140 Henry Clay Boulevard, Liverpool, or HondaCity-CNY.com.
It would be a pity if you don't shop at Honda City.
What would your wide receivers, if I were to talk to them right now from Zachary High School, what do you think they would say about you as a quarterback?
I think they say I'm loud first, you know. And they say I'm energetic on game days, and I'm like hype. I think they'll say in the clutch moments when it's coming down, you know, 10 seconds left in the game, they say I really step as a leader. You know, anybody shaking or rattle, I calm them down. I think that's why I keep on sticking my legs. So you talk to.
Looking at your history so far in playing football at that quarterback position, bring me into a moment where the team was down and you established that calmness and helped them to a victory. Is there a moment that you can remember in your career so far that happened that way?
Yeah, this my current year, my 10th grade year, we were playing against New Iberia High School, and they had just scored. It was a score. We're down by 6. No, we're down by 5, I think. And we just got the ball back. It was a nice kick return, and we're on 55 with about not 55. We're on plus 45 with about a minute and 10 left. And you know, our game plan was to get a couple runs in, run the clock down, not to give them time. So eventually we got to, I think it was probably the 10-yard line. We just called timeout. It was about 10 seconds left in the game. 4th down, and you know, everybody was getting excited. Some people were nervous. Those seniors, they were nervous too. You know, I kind of got everybody together and talked to them for a moment before we got up there for the last play. And I just told them, you know, once you go out there, put everything on line, offensive lineman block as hard as you can, and wide receivers run your routes as fast as you can. Put 100% effort for this play right here that's gonna go down in history. And we went out, ran the play, and a sophomore friend of mine got his first catch for the game-winning touchdown. And you know, everybody, the whole sideline lit up. Everybody was jumping around, and you could tell some people were nervous before that play. So you got to calm down, let them know that everything's gonna be all right. We're about to go out there and win this.
Where does that calmness come from with you, Lindsey? You know, where did that really develop with you? Because sometimes, you know, you have it and that's it. Some people have to kind of learn the patience and grow in that calmness. Where did your calmness come from that you're able to be so successful, as you said back in that play where you brought everybody in the huddle and said, listen, you need to give 110% effort and don't worry about anything. Where did that ability inside you come from?
I think it comes from knowing that, you know, the whole week for this game, we prepared. The whole year we worked hard to build up this confidence. We put in the work, and we know that we have the effort and the ability to do this. So I think that's where it comes from.
So when schools are looking at you, and as opposed to other quarterbacks around the country, we talked about different talents you have. We've talked about calmness. We've talked about moments where you've been able to lead the team to victory. Is there anything else about you, maybe even off the field, about your personality that you would want to tell to a coach that's out there looking to recruit a quarterback for their future? What else should people know about you and the full package that they would be getting if they were to offer Lindsey Scott?
I would want them to know that, you know, I'm a leader on and off the field. Depending if we have a game on Friday night, I'll be a leader on the field. But if we don't have a game on Friday night, I'm also a leader, you know. And instead of going out and partying, maybe we take a couple guys, take a couple football players, and we'll all go to the movies. So, you know, stay away from all the craziness of the parties or, you know, some other stuff kids might be doing. I just want to establish myself as a leader at all times to some college coaches.
Where does that come from that you just said that you would rather get a couple guys together, go to the movies, as opposed to go to a party and be around craziness? And, I mean, I can definitely understand and appreciate that because I've always been the same way growing up, is that I would rather keep myself out of trouble and stay away from the situations that could go bad. Where did that maturity come from with you? I mean, because you're a guy that's going into your junior season in high school, but it sounds like maturity-wise, you're a little bit older than maybe some people would expect out of a junior in high school. Where did that come from?
My parents, probably. You know, they raised me the right way, and I just try to take some things they teach me about maturity and, you know, being a quarterback, having to grow up more than everybody else and pass on to other teammates. You know, take those guys out to the movies or whatever. It's also better for team chemistry, too. I think my parents are definitely know where they came from.
Carvel DeWitt, it's what happy tastes like. Do you know why? Because we make ice cream. Creamy, rich, flavorful ice cream. Not yogurt or iced milk like some of our competitors. Ice cream. Fresh, by hand, daily. For the calorie conscious, we have something new for you. Our new Carvelite. Same great flavor, creaminess, and texture of our regular ice cream with only 35 calories an ounce. So whether you want an ice cream cake, flying saucer, dasher, carvalanche, hard or soft ice cream, we will satisfy your craving with our fresh, handmade regular or new Carvelite ice cream. Carvel DeWitt. It's what happy tastes like.
Rack 'em up for the perfect sport to play in any weather. Salt City Billiards in North Syracuse, located on Brewerton Road, minutes from Interstate 81, has been the home of a dozen pool tables featuring some of your best shots and memories for years. Cue it up at Salt City Billiards any day of the week, where you can grab a drink, get something to eat, and dive into the pool no matter what the season. Salt City Billiards, minutes from Interstate 81 on Brewerton Road in North Syracuse.
Hey, are you between the ages of 16 and 24? Do you ever have the feeling that your life is amounting to nothing? I mean nothing. No job, no education, no prospects, no hope? Well, you ought to think about Job Corps. Job Corps is a program that will give you an education and training in a skill so you can get a career and feel excellent. Excellent about yourself, so you can start earning money. Job Corps also gives you a place to live and food while you're studying. Don't think you can afford it? Well, Job Corps costs you nothing. A program to help people just like you. Learn auto, healthcare, computer tech, you name it. So don't just sit there.
Call 315-478-5529 now. Orientations are held weekly in their downtown admissions office. Call now, 315-478-5529. With Job Corps, success lasts a lifetime.
One of the guys that you and I had talked about off the air was Tim Lester, quarterback coach at Syracuse, getting back on that recruiting trail for you. And you had made mention that you sought out Syracuse. You know, you liked something that you saw. Go into that. What kind of brought Tim Lester onto your radar?
Well, I'm trying to dig deep as I can. What Syracuse game it was that I watched. I can't sure remember, but, you know, after that game, it really made me wonder, you know, kind of, I still want to board one of the colleges around the division to, you know, get on their recruiting board, so I can did some research, the quarterback coach, and you know, did all the usual following on Twitter and all that good stuff. And hopefully they reached out to me, and I'll get in touch with him.
When you have a school like that with Syracuse that you watch a game and you like what they're doing with the quarterback and it makes you want to go to that school and you seek them out, are there a lot of schools that you've done that with? Is Syracuse kind of different in that respect? I mean, how does that kind of go for you? Is Syracuse unique?